today I thought it would be really fun to talk a little bit about fragrance. Now, I talk a lot about fashion and beauty and hairstyling on my channel, but I don't often talk that much about perfumes or fragrances, and that's because I don't actually know a lot about them. I have my collection of perfumes that you can see behind me that I really love, that are tried and tested for me, but I don't know much about the composition of perfume, about the making of perfume, about which perfumes are good for which sort of times and days and events. I just have ones that I like and that I think suit me and that make me feel happy and that contain nostalgia for certain events. But I thought today I would do a review of my favourite luxury sort of perfumes. Now, I have a whole video, it is super duper old now, it's from when I was in my very first year at university, but I do have a video up already about my Taylor Swift perfumes, which I actually absolutely adore. Taylor Swift perfumes are my favourite celebrity perfumes of all time. They smell gorgeous, the bottle design is stunning, and I honestly just really love Taylor Swift, so I'm happy to support anything she does. But I thought it would be really fun to do luxury perfumes, so that perhaps if you're looking to spend something on yourself or on someone else, whether that is for a birthday, for an event like an anniversary, for Christmas, whatever you have coming up, you can have an idea of what to get the special someone in your life, especially if that special someone is you. Also, I got my second piercings done today. My second lobe piercings. If you've watched this channel for any length of time and you've seen this video, you will know that I have a massive phobia of needles. So getting these done was huge for me. I've wanted them for so long and I got to pick pink studs. They look so pretty. Also, my hair is a triumph today. Super duper cute. Yeah. So we're going to start off with the latest fragrance that I got. I actually literally just picked it up today, but I'm wearing it already and I absolutely love it. I did not buy this. This was a gift from a friend who had a spare perfume and they wanted to get rid of it. And it is Chanel. I do not own any Chanel anything, so I was very excited at the opportunity. I don't really want to believe in the whole brand prestige thing, because in my experience there are a lot of luxury makeup brands that cost a lot of money that I've been able to match with makeup brands that are A, cruelty free, because a huge number of luxury makeup brands still aren't, and B, like a fraction of the price. So I don't think that you need to spend a lot of money on perfumes or on makeup or cosmetics or anything to get a very beautiful, glamorous look. But having said all that, let's open the new Chanel perfume that I got. Nobody's perfect, and I didn't buy this, so it's fine. And this is the Chanel Chance au Tendre fragrance. It is a flanker to the very popular Chanel Chance fragrance, and it was released in 2010. It is sort of a romantic and fun scent and is characterised in the flacon by this pink liquid. I don't know how well you will be able to see, but it is pink, which makes me very happy. As you may be able to tell, I do love pink. It's my favourite colour, and oh, this is an elegant fragrance. It's floral, it's quite sweet, which is something I really love in perfumes. I like them to be quite sweet, but it's not very sort of candied, so it's quite a grown-up fragrance, I think, and I can definitely see wearing this all the time in the spring and the summer, but I don't really have too much of a distinction of when I wear perfumes. I just wear them as and when I like. I think if you're a stickler for seasonal perfumes, this is probably more of a spring-summer fragrance, but I think it would be gorgeous for any day out. And I think this would be quite a captivating fragrance, you know, something that people will just sort of get a whiff of and be like, ooh, When is that? What is that? So the top notes of this perfume are quince and grapefruit. Middle notes are hyacinth and jasmine. Base notes are musk, iris, Virginia cedar and amber. So you can hear there's no sort of sweetness, there's no vanilla or anything like that. So it is sort of a grown-up and elegant scent. So the next perfume that I have is this one. This is the Irresistible Blossom Crush fragrance by Givenchy. If you are into the vintage scene, you will probably know that Hubert Givenchy, who is the founder of the French luxury fashion and perfume house, did collaborate with Audrey Hepburn a lot throughout her life, and in fact gave her a perfume that was made especially for her. This is not that, this is just a perfume that anyone can buy, but it is beautiful. I love the box, I keep it in the box just because it's so pretty, and this is what the flacon looks like. It is a beautiful lacquered glass with a lilac tint to it. I have a whole Instagram reel about this perfume because it just looks so beautiful in the bottle. The scent is described as a scent of contrast between fresh floral and bittersweet aromas. So it's very unique. The scent mixes petals of rose and peony mixed with a twist of cocoa beans and musk. It's quite unexpected, it's fun, it's sparkling, it's light. This is very light perfume. It's not something that is going to be overwhelming throughout the day when you wear it. And the top notes of this perfume are bitter orange and bergamot. Middle notes are peony, apple, blackcurrant, raspberry and rose. And the base notes are cacao, cocoa, vanilla, musk, cashmeran and amberwood. My favourite perfume in the world by Givenchy used to be the Irresistible Delicieuse, but that is sold out and you can't get it anymore, which honestly breaks my heart. I have the tiniest amount of that perfume left. Look, teeny tiny, and I'm saving it for a very special occasion. I don't know what that special occasion is, but it's going to have to be pretty darn special for me to use the end of my perfumes. Moving on to something a bit more fun. This perfume is Nina by Nina Ricci, and this was released in 2006. This is described as an elegant fruity floral gourmand fragrance with the scent of candied fruits. This composition starts sparkly and spontaneous, just like a carefree laughter with the fresh citrus notes of lemon and lime. The sweet gourmand heart is juicy and caramelly due to candied apple, praline note and vanilla, whose opulent veil wraps the softly sweet peony and the moonflower. Finally, the apple tree, white cedar and balmy musk notes are touching your skin with their warm and soft sensuality. So the perfume is a modern fairy tale fragrance aimed at a younger audience than their other perfumes, and this one has really strong memories for me, so I absolutely adore this perfume. I think it's so much fun. Oh, I wore it in my vlog from this summer, which I will pop up in a card there. I really love that vlog. And it reminds me so strongly of summers and sort of summery days spent in Cambridge with my mum and my nanny and my granddad and my dad, and it has really lovely, happy, carefree connotations for me. It reminds me of, you know, beautiful old English towns and architecture and hustle and bustle and the sun beating down on you and sparkly highlighter, and it's just, oh my gosh, it makes me really happy, and I would definitely recommend this one. It's so beautiful. Less sparkly and a little bit more sophisticated is the time-honoured classic Angel by Thierry Mugler. Now, this was launched in 1992 and was the winner of the Fifi Award Hall of Fame in 2007. I love the bottle. It's a really beautiful little star. It's a bit of a pain because you have to lie it down. Obviously it can't sit up by itself on a shelf, but that's okay because it's so pretty. It can get away with it, and it has the classic sort of icy blue tone to it. with the star. It's a timeless, very warm and glamorous fragrance. So the top notes are cotton candy, coconut, cassis, melon, jasmine, bergamot, pineapple and mandarin orange. The middle notes are honey, red berries, blackberry, plum, apricot, peach, jasmine, orchid, caraway, nutmeg, rose and lily of the valley. And the base notes are patchouli, chocolate, caramel, vanilla, tonka bean, amber, musk and sandalwood. So you can tell from that list there is a lot going on with this perfume, but it doesn't feel overdone or too busy. It's not too cloying, it's not heavy or overwhelming. It's honestly one of my favourite perfumes in the world. This one I also associate with my nanny a lot because she used to wear this perfume, and when I started wearing it, she would give me some of her old ones. And I think the things that really come through for me are definitely the chocolate. You can get that sort of sweet chocolatiness. It's very sweet. I wear this on dates. I wear this on days when I kind of feel a little bit more sophisticated, when I want to feel quite glamorous and, you know, like I'm sort of an old Hollywood film star. I don't know why this really evokes that for me, but it's my super confident and glam perfume of choice. So this perfume is Lancome's La Vie est Belle. Now, it's one of their standout fragrances. It was first released in autumn of 2012, which is almost 10 years ago. Oh my god. But the concept of this fragrance is centered around the idea of natural and simple beauty, freedom from conventions, and the choice of one's own vision of happiness. The fragrance is a kind of outlook on life inspired by joy and pleasure in small things. Now, this final formula is actually the result achieved after 3 years of probation and 5,000 versions, which is absolutely unreal to me, but boy oh boy, did they definitely get it right in the end. It's a really beautiful, very, very simple, probably the simplest bottle so far, and very classic. It has the little ribbon, just a simple square and sort of nice curved bottle design, and it smells, of course, like a dream. The top notes are blackcurrant and pear, middle notes are iris, jasmine and orange blossom, and the base notes are praline, vanilla, patchouli and tonka bean. The flacon is a redesigned version of the classic Lancome bottle from 1949, so that's why it really does evoke that sort of timeless glamour. Oh, it's so good. This is my perfume that if I'm just running out of the house and I realise I don't have a scent on, I will spritz this over me and be good to go. It's also the perfume that I find I have been complimented on, and this is the perfume I am wearing when people ask me what perfume I am wearing. So I very rarely get sort of commented on my fragrance, but when I do, and when people say, oh, you smell really good, what perfume are you wearing? Oftentimes it is this one, so you know it's an absolute beaut. Moving from timeless glamour to something sweet and fun. This is Bon Bon by Viktor and Rolf. So Bon Bon was released in the spring of 2014, and it is a fun and floral fruity fragrance. The fragrance celebrates pleasure and self-indulgence, as well as moments of relaxation and enjoyment, brought to life by this stunning purpley pink bottle, which is supposed to be shaped like a wrapped candy. I always just see it as a bow, but now that I know that, it definitely makes a lot of sense to me. I actually got this on an aeroplane, duty-free, on the way to a skiing holiday, so it already has some pretty good memories attached to it. And the key note is caramel, so surrounded by aromas of mandarin, orange and peach at the top, flowers of orange blossom and jasmine in the heart, and cedar, gaiac wood, sandalwood and amber in the base. This, even though it was released in spring, I I wear this as more of an autumn and winter fragrance generally. As I said, with all of my perfumes I wear them year round, but I find I reach for this one more in the autumn and winter. I don't know whether that's just the fruity, sweet carameliness of it. I don't know whether that's just because the bottle visually is darker, so I think darker autumn. I can't really give you a reason, but it's really, really beautiful, and I absolutely love the way it looks and I love the way it smells. So moving on to my final luxury perfume in the collection that I wanted to talk about. This is La Nuit Tresor by Lancome. Again, they do great perfumes, what can I say? And this is a flanker released in 2015 to the original Tresor fragrance, which was released in 1990. The bottle is really beautiful. It has the black bow with the rose that has La Nuit Tresor written on it. It has a beautiful shaped stopper and it's sort of diamond shaped. It's very glamorous. This likes to lie on its side like so, and it kind of reminds me of like a diamond ring in a box for some reason with the shape of it. So the composition is announced as a gourmand aphrodisiac and a love potion. It supposedly depicts the dark side of rose. So the top notes are pear, tangerine and bergamot. Middle notes are strawberry, vanilla, orchid, black rose and passion fruit. And the base notes are praline, caramel, lychee, vanilla, patchouli, incense, coffee, licorice, coumarin and papyrus. This is my going out fragrance. Oh, if I am going for a fancy event, to a party, out on like a fancy evening date, this is the perfume that I will wear because it sort of envelops you in this really gorgeous, glamorous old Hollywood aura. I've been complimented on my perfume when I'm wearing this as well and asked what I am wearing, and it settles around you without being overpowering. So you don't have to worry about everyone getting near you, choking on your perfume, but it does definitely linger in a very sort of intoxicating way. So that is my luxury perfume collection, and I really hope that this was enjoyable, and if you are looking to splurge on a fancy perfume, hopefully this gave you some ideas. There's a really great website where I got all of the composition information for this video called Fragrantica, which I will link in the description along with all of my social media and all of the perfume links. Do let me know if you like my new second earlobe piercings, my hair, and all of my outfit pieces will be linked in the description as well. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do please remember to have courage and be kind, and may all of your dreams come true, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I really hope that having those pink lights on doesn't mess with my ability to colour correct the video. We will find out.